It's kind of funny in the 80s during the Cold War, the Russians were like the bad guys to put in movies. And these movies started coming out that showed, hey, maybe the United States and Russia, maybe they can become friends again. And I feel like that's kind of what this movie is. It's some weird full circle thing where movies are starting to reflect 80s Cold War movies again. It's weird. Hunter Killer. So Hunter Killer is a movie I've been looking forward to for quite some time. Easily one of my most anticipated movies of 2018. I saw the trailer for this thing, and then I saw the trailer a lot. It's like every week I went to the movie theater, I saw a trailer for Hunter Killer. In case you couldn't sense the sarcasm, none of what I just said is true at all. Like, what is this movie? Where'd it come from? Just out of nowhere, it doesn't matter. So it stars Gerard Butler. He plays the commander of this submarine. Commons in the movie plays a 2-star general. Gary Oldman, he's a guy, he's like a Pentagon guy, government guy, yells all the time. There'll be some spoilers in here. I mean, I don't consider them spoilers. Anything that seems like a spoiler that I say, it shows in the first half of the movie, but I don't know, you've been warned. It doesn't matter. My God, it's Hunter Killer. And judging by the poster, all right, try to guess what this movie's about. I'm about to tell you. There's been a coup in Russia. The Russian president's been overthrown, so these American Special Forces guys gotta go in there and they gotta rescue the Russian president. Yeah. And there's a submarine. I mean, they got to bring in the sub as transport, but really the sub's just a transport. It all starts out with this fishy, hey, a submarine disappeared in Russian waters kind of thing, but it quickly develops into something deeper than that. I think deeper is the wrong word. Thicker than that. That's right. You ask any porn star, thicker does not mean deeper. It looks like 2 different episodes or 2-hour-long movies that were just stitched together to become one movie. It just ends up feeling a bit too convoluted. It's a bit of a mess. And I get the movie's not trying to be Macbeth. In fact, when I was watching this movie and as I'm talking about this movie, I'm trying to keep in mind what this movie was really trying to be. Though I referenced the 80s earlier, really this movie's trying to be a cheesy 90s action movie because that's kind of Gerard Butler's thing now. He's like, hey, I'll be the guy who's in action movies that are trying to be cheesy action movies of the past here today. Bring back some of that nonsensical fun. But in making a movie that's trying to feel like a fun, cheesy 90s action movie, sometimes you just make a movie that feels like a cheesy 90s action movie. Not quite as fun as you wanted it to be. Not that this movie doesn't have cool stuff, but anything that's cool in the movie, you have to look past logic or physics. Like this submarine is banking corners it probably shouldn't be able to bank, doing moves it probably shouldn't be able to do. This thing probably should have been destroyed, I don't know, 4 times, maybe 5. And really it always bothers me when a solution, a logical solution presents itself and it's just overlooked because no one there has logic. We gotta create tension for the sake of tension, otherwise there will be no movie. Like this coup happens, there's video of it. And by video, I mean it's video of these 3 guys, the president's men being executed and the Russian president's like, yeah, 2 bastards. All on video that the Americans have and they're like, is there any way we can prove this is a coup? Because the whole thing is the Russian military guy who's the leader of this coup, he's keeping the Russian president hostage, but it's all secret. That way the Russian government and the troops all think, oh hey, his orders are coming from the president. He doesn't know this guy's actually running the show. Now you have video evidence, a big damning piece of evidence that could crumble it all. If anyone knew, oh my God, how do we prove it? Since we have it on video. Man, if a picture's worth 1,000 words, what's that video worth? Leak it to Russian authorities, leak it to the UN, leak it, put it on Twitter. That shit'll circulate pretty fast. Dude'll lose his power because he has a small little band of people compared to the entirety of the government that are loyal to the president. But no, let's do the long-winded, gotta go in there with the troops, get the president out, get into the sub, and then the chase sequence. Why not? Also, Russians can't shoot for shit, or rather Russian ammunition can't hit anyone for shit. Like there are scenes where bullets are just being sprayed and they're running like, oh man, bullets are just going right by them. No one's getting hits. Like what, is everyone Fortune from Metal Gear Solid 2 or some shit? You guys would be perfect to join the Empire because you are stormtroopers. Guys, in the end, I appreciated what this movie was going for, what it tried to do, what it was trying to be. Cheesy 90s action movie starring Gerard Butler. We've seen it before. It's worked sometimes. But in the end, it comes across as 99-cent Jack Ryan, enter title here. It's totally 99-cent Jack Ryan. It would have been a perfect movie to just release straight to Netflix or something. Paying full ticket price for the movie? Probably not. It adds some enjoyment in it. I just can't tell you to go spend your money on it because I'm probably not going to remember this movie in T-1 day. Yep, already forgot. All right, so Hunter Killer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.